Okay, I have made
It's
it
morning
in.
in Tokyo.
So the room number is going to be posted here for those on Twitch. I'm just going to say it out loud here. It is 36265. Yep. So the first person to enter that. Remember, we need to have the units from the same relation. Yeah, relation.
Yeah, faction. Yeah, whatever the word. Yeah, relation.
I can only see one unit here, so I'm just going to cross my fingers that the three of them are also
Ooh.
definitely possible.
This should be very interesting. Yeah, and I am intrigued too. You know, this is a great sword team that the development team is using, so I know there's some synergy there with the great swords and the sword warriors, which Lucio is a part of. I know they described that perfectly, how that team should work. They are very bulky. There's a lot of damage and sustain. The limit breaks all have some significant influence, but this is going to be very interesting if this person came out with a Final Fantasy VIII team, because Squall does very well against physical type damage, slash type in particular, or at least ones that might go against that style. But yeah, this is very interesting if he goes Squall, Rinoa, Irvine. Is Seifer in here potentially? This is very interesting.
It is. I'm happy to see Astrius. I use him all the time myself.
So let's start second match.
Yes.
Everybody needs one more win, so.
If I had to guess, I would think the Seifer might be in here. That seems like a really natural synergy. And he is. And so Rinoa. This is going to be great.
Perfect.
Party.
Really smart team to put together. This will be very fun because Rinoa is going to get the haste online for both of them. Neither of these units have courage or re-raise, so hopefully she can get the heals in time to sustain them. But this is a great matchup for the Final Fantasy VIII team, I think, where both of these units are very bulky and have their own versions of self-sustain too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Killer Veritas of the Wind TMR, so this will remove any AP restoration capabilities, which is notoriously Seifer's second buff. It also does reduce the AP in general, but we'll see this. They might be spread out just enough across the map that they might get a couple buffs off to still have some AP levels to keep the fight going, but that's a great TMR usage. And the Keen Blade early here, very interesting choice to have Lucio kind of follow up on the back here, because I think June's going to move forward right up to the middle.
Kind of seems like it. She's calculating her move here. She's thinking. A lot of
and it's actually really nice.
Moves, so.
Tons. Well, if she gets up there in the platform, she might bait them forward relatively early rather than using another TMR buff.
Action's going to happen a little quicker this match.
This is good though. So we got the haste online there. Oh, it looks like June is going to be by herself here for a couple turns though. I do wonder if the other units will catch up in time though. I would tend to guess she might get chained down here. This is the limit break coming up from Rinoa, who did get the upgrade when they reran the collaborations, turned it to a guaranteed hit, and does have an apparel on it, I believe. And so obviously Earth versus Wind didn't do a lot of damage with the poison. Don't want to underrate that damage over time.
Yeah.
Things are about to heat up here. This limit break too, this is a real great crush if I recall. Single target crush, so it's going to cleave through a lot of June's defense there. Unfortunately, the other two teammates still a little bit slow to the party. Rinoa doing her best to chip in some damage there.
And that haste is really working for coming up quick.
I do wonder though, by the time they get there, the Final Fantasy VIII team might be getting low on AP. I know Squall typically does pretty decently from an AP management, but Seifer might be on the way out. And wow, gets the triple hit there for the Renzokuken. June goes down, but this fight's definitely not over. This is also interesting to watch the Dark versus the Light unit. Lucio actually took that damage relatively well. He does have the Honeycomb Barrier and some of the all-element resistance. Rinoa is also really feisty today, coming out in front there. Large AoE attack. It looks like Astrius decided not to attack there. I'm very intrigued if that's an accuracy thing. And the healing power
he just
down.
missed right after, so that's very possible.
That's very surprising if that's the case, because Squall's not known for it, but that's an enormous ability. The stun coming out there. Good lord. They're going to lap him now. I do wonder if Astrius, he can't hit.
He really can't.
So the accuracy is so low, and he apparently can't get to the side. There is an accuracy boost if you can attack from the side, but even that didn't seem to help his hit rate. And this is probably a battle of attrition at this point if Asterisk can't hit. And that's another buff here because Seifer ran out of AP. That was part of the win verdict TMR. The confusion.
And a miss.
Okay.
You never
Well,
know
this
when
is a
you're going to
pretty
need an
solid start.
accuracy trust stone, but this isn't an example of.
Definitely so. Definitely. Particularly for Asterisk, you know. Yeah. Oh, the Esper of all things. So Squall's out of AP too. Squall can even use an ability there. The counter ability, proxy coverage. Rinoa's going to finish it off. I think she's probably going to basic attack here, if I had to guess. And that was a very interesting fight to watch. There was a moment there where it could have still gone either way.
All that thinking just for her to go.
I know.
But she has AP
She's still
and ability
thinking.
also, so I don't know.
I'm guessing basic attack. I think she's going through all the calculations. But this does take quite some time.
Okay,
I think it's
Rinoa,
the
let's go here. There we go.
right. I think it's the
200.
Aww.
there it is. There it is. Finally.
All right, that's 2 for the players. So, well
So
done.
everybody get to your guaranteed 10 times summon kiss up.
Now, that's 2 you are guaranteed 10 times summon. So that's actually really good. That's very good. That's very generous. So far, so good.
Yes,
Oh.
it is.
Yeah, so far so good. So thank you, Jomon Heart, I think.
Yes. Yes.